Good afternoon and welcome to episode 9 of NPK's podcasting. And today we have a special guest, which is
Mike from Growmax Water.
Okay, from the US.
Yeah, US, Spain, Europe. We're here.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm here. Growmax Water. We've had a busy morning and finally got a chance to sit down with Mike.
Yeah, great.
So, tell us a little bit about Growmax Water.
Oh, well, Growmax, we've designed a complete range of water treatment systems, specifically for hydroponics and gardening. So we've got a filtration range, a reverse osmosis range, and a complete line of accessories and optional accessories that go with it to help with the installation, to improve the installation.
Okay, well, on our podcasting, I always play a bit of devil's advocate for our customers, and I try and put it in a layman's terms. So, I'm Billy the Grower, and I have a few plants in my house or rear garden or whatever, in my grow tent. What would be the benefits of using your equipment? How would I use it, and what do I need to use it for?
Well, everyone, as you know, especially everyone's trying to do their best with their growing.
Yes.
Yeah, they're trying to use the best nutrients, they're trying to use the best fertilizers, the best
Lighting, fans, and filter.
Everything to better their yield.
Yeah.
And water is obviously a big part.
But all water's the same, isn't it? Wherever you go in the world, the water's the same.
Well, it's pretty much, actually it's the opposite. Water's pretty much different everywhere.
Really?
Everywhere you go. Every city, every town, every state, country, there's
But
different types of water.
This doesn't matter to plants. Plants don't know the difference from this, surely.
Well, yeah, just like you don't, everyone doesn't like a certain type of water, the plants don't like certain types of water either. We don't really know what's in the water until we're trying the water, we're testing the water, we're experimenting with the different waters, just like you're experimenting with different nutrients, you're experimenting with different types of water also. So the range that we have, we're not specifically saying you need to use this or you need to use that. What we've done is got a complete range of options to try. The filtration, for example, is only taking out chlorine out of the water. Chlorine, as you know.
Yeah, just tell us a little bit about why is chlorine, why do we need to take that?
Chlorine is a chemical contaminant.
Yeah.
It's
So, hold on, let me jump in again, because I've got something else here. Because a top tip, may have been on one of our previous podcasts, that I've said to our listeners is, to get the chlorine out of your water, you'd normally fill your bucket, your 10 litre water bucket, and you'd let it stand for 2 days.
right.
So a bit of a pain in the backside to let your water stand for 2 days.
Right.
So, does this then remove that 2-day waiting period?
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now there's just water in, water out. You come through the filtration. We've got 2-stage filtration. First you go through a sediment filter that's going to take out any of the solids in there, sand, oxides, anything that's above 5 microns.
Yep.
We're going to take out. And then we have a carbon block filter that's very good quality carbon that's going to absorb any chemical contaminant that's in the water.
Yeah.
Mostly the chlorine, but
yeah.
if any other chemical contaminants, organic chemical contaminants are there, it will take that out too. So the water comes in and the water comes out. No pressure loss, so the water comes in with 40 psi, let's say, it's going to come right out with 40 psi also. So,
do we need electricity to use this system?
Don't need electricity. It's just the water pressure that's coming in from the mains is going to be enough.
Now, can you run water through this? It's a cleaning system. That's correct.
Yeah.
Can you run water through this with a nutrient contained within the water?
Preferably not.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So I can understand this for the customers.
Right.
Yeah.
You want to do it before.
And you'd attach it to your mains tap, would you attach it to your mains tap?
Yeah, the unit comes with 2 different connectors, actually a garden tap connector, you can connect right to a garden tap, or with an indoor 3/8 inch connector that you connect under your sink or anywhere inside that you have a...
So how long would you say from purchasing this item, because a lot of people get a bit confused and a bit scared, because they look at an item and think, whoa, that looks complicated, that looks really difficult. But to be honest, I'm looking at your item now, and it seems like a couple of very fancy looking tubes with some neat designed filtration systems that contain inside the tube, and a few connections that you can basically look similar to maybe an AutoPot line, multi-flow line, and you can use various different valves to connect these to your various types of water supply. Now I'm presuming, correct me if I'm wrong, that we could attach this to a big water butt, maybe? Is that possible?
To Say again?
A water butt, would that be possible? The 700 litre or 1,000 litre tank?
Sure.
Yeah, that'd be
Sure.
okay. There'd be no
Sure.
problems with that.
Sure, you can actually, if you're coming through the filtration system and
Yeah.
then you're connecting to the water tank, you can put in a float valve on there, so it could fill up, let the float valve come up, and then you're done.
Okay. Now, to look at when you get into the scientific element, because in a layman's terms, I think this makes a cleaner product. If you're going to use a cleaner water, you're obviously going to have a cleaner product at the end, and then it's going to remove the chlorine, which we want to do anyway, which we always try and do.
Right.
So, what's the RRP on this product?
£80. Yeah.
Around £80.
Yeah.
Okay, so I was looking at this product at first, because I speak on behalf of my customers.
Yeah.
So when I look at a product, I think complicated, expensive, pain in the backside. Oh, I fell asleep. But in fact, with this product, I'm looking at it now. It's in a nice box. Packaging is amazing. We've got clear pictures on there, so it's showing you in the hydroponics polytunnel, in the gardening system, and there's a lot of diagrams. There's a breakdown of what the unit's made up of.
Yep.
We've got full directions
In all languages.
in all languages. So if you speak in Italian one week or French next, you can instantly see it on the box. So everything's there, and a good price, £80 RRP. You never know. If you come to NPK, we might do for around £75. How many stores are currently?
Up in the northwest,
Retail.
you're the first guys that have seen it.
Okay, so this could be a new exclusive for us. So for water treatment. So all you hydroponic growers, you growers that are listening, that want to create the perfect product, clean water, remove the chlorine. We've got turn the box around for a second. We've got the Growmax water, perfect water for perfect plants. So I don't think I really need to say much more on that, guys. Hold on a second. We've also got Jonathan here as well.
Hello.
Jonathan, where are you from again?
I'm from
Sorry.
Growth Technology.
Yeah.
We manufacture Clonex and Ionic and all of that.
Okay, cool. Anything else you want to say? Get in there while you're on the air.
So, just a point, obviously the filters have a lifespan, like your carbon filter would in your grow room. We suggest on this unit, it's around 10,000 litres of water. Obviously this depends on the quality of water that you're using. If you're using tap water, I know your water up here is pretty good anyway.
Yeah.
So, you're going to hit, we say 6 months. Okay. Replacement,
Continue. So, say I switch this tap on.
and leave it, yeah.
We're saying 6 months. RRP on a filter,
Those two, 12 quid.
not bad.
That's
£12 every
That's
6
where it
months.
does anybody's money. Yeah. I think the question that some of our listeners will want us to ask is, I'm a small scale gardener. I only need a small product, which is the Eco Grow. Moves around 240 litres an hour. Yeah.
Right.
What if we have some of our commercial gardeners who need to move a lot more water, and they need to move more than 240 litres an hour? What have we got? Anything available for that?
Yeah, actually, there's 3 more units in the filtration line. So the Eco Grow, this one we're talking about, the smaller one, we've got another one that's they go up to 2,000 litres an hour.
That's perfect for the commercial.
And those units actually have a hose connection, the 3/4 inch BSP. You just come right in with a quick connect on the hose, quick connect in, quick connect out for a larger growing operation. And same type of filtration, sediment and carbon, same type of cartridges, just larger, higher volume, higher flow.
And do we have for the commercial listeners? We'll go right to the top. The Pro Grow 2,000 litres an hour, which is we'll say a professional filtration system.
Right.
What would be the RRP on that, Jonathan? Well, he scrambled for this
on
one.
that would be £360.
£360. So if you're a professional gardener with the big polytunnels, or if you're a science centre or a university, it's a lot of purified water. There's a lot of purified water. So that's something. It's even quite cheap for 2,000 litres an hour.
Yeah.
So sounds good. That's
Yeah.
the filtration system.
Yeah.
You also mentioned the reverse osmosis system.
We have a complete line of reverse osmosis systems also for different types of water.
Yeah.
You know, there's water maybe here in the Liverpool area.
Yeah.
We don't have, the water's fairly good, still has chlorine, but doesn't have a high EC.
Yeah.
In an area that you have higher EC, you may want to bring that down using reverse osmosis, which is a system that's going to actually eliminate 90% of your salts and your heavy metals and bring that down quite a bit. You're about 90% reduction on your EC there.
So the hard water areas where your EC might come out with 0.4, 0.5 straight off the tap. And that's a guess, by the way, because I'm lucky enough to have my EC at 0.2 straight off the tap.
Yeah, because we have cold water here.
Cold water. We're not bragging or anything.
Oh, we love it. Ha ha. To everyone out there who hasn't got cold water like us.
But yeah, down in London, I understand the
Yeah.
water's quite
Yeah,
bad.
it is
Yeah,
very
down
severe.
there.
If you're not sure if you're in a hard or soft water area, the easiest way to check is check your kettle. And if you can see any white fairy growth around the filaments, that means you're in a hard water area. It's just a
Don't buy a new kettle, you tramps. I'm only joking.
So anyhow, on the reverse osmosis system, again, we've got systems that produce from 20 liters an hour.
Yeah.
So, you know, if you just want to do your nutrient mix on a Friday afternoon and you need 40 liters, you can, you know, fairly quickly, you can have the water you need, do your mix,
Yeah.
water your plants.
Yeah. One of the, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but when the EC rises in a hydroponic system, and it might shoot up to 2.2 when you don't want it to, I have to add quite a bit of tap water to try and lower it. If we use reverse osmosis water, does this mean that we have to use less water because it's got no EC in it?
Well,
So
there
it's
you
going to
go.
drop it a lot quicker.
Exactly. That's a great point.
Okay.
You do your mix, you're doing it with fairly pure water,
Yeah.
and you can just use a lot less. It's going to happen a lot faster. Of course, yeah.
And I also noticed that it's got 3 cylinders. What sort of process does this go through?
Well, we start out with the same as the filtration units. We're going to the sediment down to 5 microns. We're going to the carbon filter, which is taking out, again, the chlorine. But then we have a reverse osmosis membrane. The membrane is the heart of the system. The membrane is what actually rejects the salts,
Yeah.
the contaminants, and sends that out to the drain.
Yeah.
So we're separating the salts and the heavy metals out, and
Yeah.
just leaving the pure water behind with the membrane. The membrane's the most important part of the system.
Okay, that's brilliant. Something that we're currently getting into big time is aquaponics. I've just noticed your Max Aquarium, 000 ppm, reverse osmosis, deionization, up to 500 litres of ultra pure water. Would you say this is one of your best products?
It's an interesting product in that we've designed it for the aquarium industry, where a lot of the aquarium users want pure water, 0 EC, 0 ppm parts per million. And the reverse osmosis, as I said before, takes out about 90%. But if you want to just get that extra 10% out, you have this unit, which has a deionization as your post filter. And it goes through that and leaves it down.
So this is the creme de la creme then, isn't it?
Yeah, it takes it right down to 0. So we designed it for the aquarium industry, but a lot of growers would like this and are using this.
Well, aquaponics is taking off big time. We'll be doing a podcast probably in the next few months when we team up with hopefully Liverpool University. We do a lot of work with, and we'll be talking to the aquaponics team. I think this would be very interesting for them.
Yeah.
I have another question. I'm just fell off my brain. It often happens. That was an interesting fact. If you use, now this, do not try this, I know it shouldn't have to say it, but please don't try this at home. But if we used the Max Aquarium ultra pure water and poured it into our bath and then jumped in the bath with a kettle, we wouldn't get electrocuted, would we? It's got no salts.
No, it's fine.
Yeah.
No,
It's not that you're going to try that,
No,
but it's just a little interesting fact.
No, it's just pure water. It's actually, if you're collecting rainwater, it's going to be 0 ppm also. It's just going to also have whatever's pollutants have come through the atmosphere. When the rainwater falls, it's collecting. After a rainy day, you notice the sky's clear because it's absorbed all the pollutants into the water, right? But pure water is fine. Yeah, if you can drink the water, just fine too. Yeah.
And we have
And no scaling
full
the kettle.
replacements and accessories, don't you? Have float valve kits, UV sterilising kit, the booster pump kit. Would that increase the output?
The reverse osmosis units do require good pressure coming in. More pressure, the better. So if it has 40 psi, it's going to work. But if it has only 20 psi coming in from your mains, you want to put a booster pump with it, because more pressure, the better quality, the better production.
Okay.
So,
and if people are interested in the Max Aquarium, the ultra pure water, but perhaps don't really want to spend that amount of money, is the deionization kit. Can you just add that onto a reverse osmosis?
Exactly. We have a small DI kit that's just simple, just 1-2 connections in out to connect up to the outlet of the reverse osmosis system, and you'll have the pure water, just like that.
Something else that I've got to mention is with all good companies and from companies that believe in their product and know that it works, they all offer good warranties. Is it 2-year warranty that you provide with all your pieces of kit?
Yeah, we actually do have a 2-year warranty that comes with it, and also we're based here in Europe, even though you may not know by my accent, but we're based here in Barcelona.
Yeah.
So we have warehouse there. We also have distributor here, Growth Technology here in the UK, so they're behind it 100%.
Well, this is key to us at NPK. We basically won't entertain any companies that haven't got a backbone for their product. As you can clearly see that with you guys, you get a 2-year warranty, and that's something that we really like because we care about our customers. So we're not about to take on products that are basically going to sell the customer a product and go bye-bye, see you later. So excellent, good
What I would
stuff.
say, guys, is especially with the RO, every single bit of that is interchangeable.
Yeah.
So your customer wouldn't actually have to bring the RO unit back to the store
Yeah.
if something did go wrong. They could just,
So
talk
it's a
to you
pretty
guys
easy
and
piece of
take it off,
equipment
and
to
we can
use
replace
and
that. Yeah.
change and
But there's not a lot
It's
to
going
go
to last
wrong.
you a long, long time.
Yeah. And I think it's probably worth it in the long run as well for these healthier plants.
yeah.
And something definitely that I'll be looking into for the aquaponics, because that's what I'm big into when I'm doing a lot of research.
Great.
That's happy days. Have you got a website for people to check out all your products?
Growmaxwater.com.
Awesome. And anything on Facebook and Twitter?
We're getting there.
Okay, so they're getting there at the moment.
Grow Technology on Facebook. Learn all about the Growmax water range and the rest of our products just on stock.
Cool. And if you need any more information and you didn't get any of that, we will put a link onto our website at some stage this week. And if you're still stuck, phone the store and we will give you all the information you need, or pop in and we will give you one of these great Growmax kits. And what we are also going to do is that we do to every person who comes to us. Yes, firstly, you need to leave us a product so we can test your product. Thank you very much.
There we go.
Good stuff. I think we will.
Wrap it up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's some good
Thank you very much once again for coming all the way
Yeah.
to seeing us and
Great to
spending
be
some
here.
time with us. Thank you.
Thanks for the cup of tea.
Thanks very much, Mike.
Yeah.
See you later, guys.
Bye bye.
At NPK Technology in Liverpool, we pride ourselves on providing you with the products you need at the right price. Once more, if the products you want aren't in stock, we'll order them in for you. And if you don't know exactly what you're looking for, we'll happily point you in the right direction. NPK Technology Liverpool, going out of our way to help you grow. Visit www.mpktechnology.co.uk.